Well, hello ladies, this is Frances Worth again. I'm back doing our next block, which is March's block of the month, and this is Card Trick. I'm doing it in a shades of green, little shamrocks up here, because again I'm doing one that is holiday and monthly based. Okay, so on this block you're going to need 3 different colors of fabric, and it seems like a very complicated block, but actually I've done probably 4 of them already, trying to do this video, and it's just how you place it out on your table, and once you've done a few it becomes very simple, but I'm going to try to help you to make it as simple as possible by doing this video. So this is one of my completed blocks, and I like the lighter color on the outside. I've done a few where this color was actually part of the card, as you would say, and I didn't really like it too much, but I do like the one with the lighter color on the outside, but that's just my preference, so I thought I'd share that with you. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside and show you my 3 colors of fabric that I'm going to be using for this block. And you have to make a mental note of exactly what your colors are, and probably some people like to actually have it up on a wall that this is color 1, this is color 2, this is color 3. I've actually decided that do the color variants here, always making the lighter color color 1, the second light is color 2, and the dark is color 3. So I apologize, you can't see them because they're so high up there and my camera's not reaching that. So anyway, so these are my blocks. On this, what you need to do is you need to cut out a 5 1/4 inch block here, and then 2 4 7/8 inch blocks, and those are those 2 here. So I've gone ahead and cut out mine so that you didn't have to be bored with the video of me doing that. So there's my blocks. I'm going to put them, line them up like so, and start our second instruction. Okay, so let me move my instruction page, excuse me for just a moment. Okay. There we go. I apologize for the delay. What we're going to do is we're going to take our color 2 and color 3, 4 7/8 block, square, I'm sorry, and using a rotary cutter we're going to cut on the diagonal to make 2 half square triangles of each. So I'm going to take color 2 and color 3 and match those up. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit to give you a little bit more room on the top there. And lined up. Double check on this side. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut on the diagonal. There we go. I am going to set those aside over here. There we go with that. Then we are going to stack color 1 and color 2 and color 3, the 5 1/4 inch blocks. So we're going to take our 5 1/4 inch blocks and we are going to stack those on top. Takes me time to match up those corners. Not a big fan of stacking, but that's what the instructions say. But in our next step, you'll notice that I don't always follow the instructions when it's obvious that it's a lot easier to do it a different way. So there we go. Okay, so now that it's stacked together, we are going to cut this on the diagonal. And then it shows where it actually is asking you to take these now and stack them together and do it on the diagonal, but I don't really see a need to do that. So what we're going to do is bring those back together. I'm going to just go ahead and cut these on the diagonal here. There we go. There we go. And now we have our pieces as so. Okay, excellent. Now what it's asking us on the instructions to do is take a color 1 and a color 2. Color 1 and color 2, and stack those together as such. And now what we're going to do is we are going to draw a line on the diagonal. That was color 1 and color 2. And we're also going to do that. Go back up here and take color 1 and color 3, and we are going to stack those and we are going to draw another diagonal line. And then the instructions tell us that we need to take our blocks here and sew a 1/4 inch scant from the marked line that we just did. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of my pieces together. Well, I'm just going to grab them, take them over to my sewing machine, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've put all of my blocks together, as you can see over here. I've made sure that all of them were 4.5 inches perfect square. And now I'm going to assemble my card trick block. So what I've done here is that the center piece is this one, and I've decided that I'm going to use the lighter color up at the top, but obviously it can be switched around when I actually do use it. And how I like to start now is by taking this, I like to look at this top color, and I like to start here by putting the block that I need. And so you're going to, each corner is going to be 2 triangles put together to create a block. So 2 colors. So each corner is going to be 2 colors, and each piece of the cross here is going to be a 3-color block. So I'm going to start with this, and I'm going to look for this block that's this color on half and the other half being color 1. And so that would be this piece there. Now we're going to look for a 3-color block that has color 2 as half of its block, and that would be this block here. And we're going to continue on by always going clockwise, looking for this green color, half of the block, with the other half being color 1. That would be this block. Bring that around. You're going to need to match these two colors to make the green in the middle, and that's going to be a 3-color block with half of the dark green, with one being on the outer side, and then now we're going to carry this color around clockwise. Again, it's a corner piece, so it's going to be 2 colors, 2 tones, and we're going to match up these colors here. Bring this color around here. It's going to be a 3 color block, and it's going to be with this half to match these colors here, and then carrying that dark green around. Again, it's a corner piece, so it's a 2 color block, and then our last piece obviously is going to go right there. It's a 3 color block. So that is our card trick block, but now we need to sew together. So working from the left to the right, I'm going to sew pieces 1 and 2 together, and then bringing 1 and 2 and putting piece 3 and making a row. Then I'm going to go ahead and sew row 2 together, and then row 3 together, and sew those on top of each other, each row together. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you the end result. So now that I've got my 3 rows together, I'm going to then start sewing those together as well. So let me finish doing that, and then I'll be back to you and show you the end block. Okay, ladies, this is my finished piece, and I think it turned out as really nice as well. So I am going to go ahead and check to make sure this is 12 by 12, 12 and a half by 12 and a half. Very good. Okay, I just have a little bit of trimming to do here at the end. Don't mess up now, Francis. Okay. There we go. And that is our finished block. So I'm very excited, and I will send this out now to everyone along with the instructions as a PDF, and the YouTube will be available to everybody, and I will be back with providing the next video in a couple weeks if anybody wants to get a head start on it. So I hope you have learned something, as if it's helped you to speed by your block of the month, and I will look forward to the next video presentation. Thank you very much.